Good morning, good afternoon, WMBM listeners. Thank you for listening to The Real on Real Estate Radio today. I am Dr. Karen Lewis, licensed real estate broker with K1 Realty Group. And my contact information is 305-323-1556. And all our social media, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram is K1 Realty Group. So check us out. And while we are on the air, here are our contact numbers. Miami-Dade, 305-953-9626. Broward County, 954-525-1490. Toll free, 855-599-WMBM. Or you can download the app or listen to us on the dial tone 1490 WMBM AM. So you have no excuse. Check us out today.
Hey everyone, good afternoon. Realty K. Brunson here. You can reach me 954-552-5919 and on all social media, that's Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Realty K. Brunson.
Happy Saturday, everyone. This is Samantha Joseph, licensed realtor with K1 Realty Group. My contact information is 305-783-1591, and you can find me on Instagram at samantha.k1realtygroup.
Wow.
All right.
Awesome. I'm glad all of us
Awesome
here.
Saturday. Hey everyone.
It's the holiday season. I
Yes,
feel
it
good.
is.
Y'all feel good?
December the
This is the last
1st.
month of the year.
Yes, so you better go out with a big bang,
Hey,
everybody.
okay, right.
All right, see what we have going on. Samantha, tell us about the market trends today.
All right, so the market trends, a lot of people, what we don't know is that what we list our homes at is not necessarily what it will sell for. So in October, in Miami-Dade, things sold for $247,700, but it was listed at that, but it actually sold at $237,000. In Broward, it was $245,000, but it actually sold for $210,000, and that's for in October. In November in Miami-Dade, $250,000 was the list price, but it only sold for $228,000. In Palm Beach, $260,000 was the listing price, but it actually sold for $210,000.
Wow, that's interesting for sellers to see, because when they see that they list their house for a certain amount,
Correct.
then that it actually sells for a different amount. And knowing your home value, that's the key. But I want you to remember that that's not the only factor that
Correct.
you need in order to sell your house. So whether you're listing, we would love for you to list with K1 Realty Group, but just in case you decide you want to list with someone else, make sure that you ask about what your home is worth and ask the agent to do the calculations
Correct.
for you as
You
well.
have to know your value.
Right, because as a good agent, you have to educate the client and then show them how the calculations are done, because it's our everyday language. And when
Correct.
it's your everyday language, sometimes clients don't understand. So I think it's important that you know how the numbers are calculated, and then that will minimize a seller from overpricing their house and thinking that they're going to get what they put into the house or what they need in order to go to the next house.
Correct, and it impacts how long it stays on the market, so you definitely don't want to overprice the property.
Most definitely.
Good. And of course, guys, what's going on in the community? Well, we had a good race at the Amazon headquarters too, that we wanted to come here in Miami, of course,
Wow.
but unfortunately, guys, they did choose actually 2 locations. They end up doing a location in Queens, New York, and then also one in Arlington, Virginia. So we ran a good race, but congratulations, Miami, for making the top 20. We have to congratulate ourselves.
Wait. You mean to tell me we are not having Amazon come here? All that money I spent on Amazon? No.
Unfortunately, we didn't get the slot, but hey, we're going to keep on putting our names in the hat for other areas, right?
Let's go back and do a revote. Recount.
Yes, we need that headquarters, right? And of course, guys, man, Coconut Grove, they're doing a lot in Coconut Grove. I mean, you've heard us talk about Coconut Grove quite a few times, and now in West Coconut Grove, the Grand Plaza, there is a developer there who's actually picked the location location between 32 80th and it's the Grand Avenue in Coconut Grove, actually, if you're familiar with that
Yes,
area.
we are, Kay.
Good. He's picking 12 lots. He's paying about $25 million for that lot. But what he's looking to do there is do a multi-million dollar multi-use projects where he's going to have luxury apartments, affordable housing, retail space, a hotel. So he's really putting a lot into that Coconut Grove area. That's a good look. And we haven't talked about Aventura that often. So in Aventura, they actually have a developer who is actually purchasing an area right by the Aventura Mall. It's off of Northeast 26th Avenue. That particular property that they have in mind there, they're going to have some townhomes. That's going to be good. Townhomes and lofts. And the starting price is about $295,000. So that's affordable. So if you're looking for affordable townhome, contact K1 Realty Group. We will help you get into the Aventura area for only $295 starting price.
I tell you one thing. If you are interested in the Aventura area,
Correct.
you better jump on this $295,000.
$295 in Aventura.
Because it's not happening.
It doesn't happen. So we want to make sure we stress, look out for that new development, and of course start contacting us now, because when they start developing that way, they do pre-construction packages.
Right.
And a lot of times those are more affordable than when they actually break ground.
Right.
So get with us and get some more information on that new development.
Because going back to what you said, when they come in at the pre-construction price at $295,000,
Correct.
by the time that they're built, oh my God, the prices go up extremely high.
Correct.
So it's definitely something,
Correct.
if you're interested in the Aventura area, give us a call, 305-323-1556. Okay, we're moving right along. We're getting ready for the real on real estate on our question. All right, Kay gave this question. I think it's an excellent question. Now, I like to give disclaimers. You will not get our $50 gift card today. Samantha can say yes, Kay can say yes. And I'm giving 1 minute. Okay?
Well, it was a Thanksgiving, so we felt like it was the season for giving, right?
Well, we talk about Christ on Christmas Day. So I just want you to know that I love to give, but here's our question. So we're going right into our question. Name three personal documents or 3 things that you need to submit when you're getting a loan approval. So if you're trying to purchase a house and your mortgage lender asks you to get 3 documents, name 3 documents that you can get. And they can be anything as long as there are 3 things when it comes to a loan approval. Start the clock, 1 minute.
All right, guys, I know you know.
Oh no, my clock started. You just turn around.
All right, we're waiting for you.
We're waiting for you. We're gonna just sit here. Hey Samantha, hey Kate. We're waiting for that call. Okay, wait. Okay, Sam, start the clock again, because it's only fair that we give them the phone number again. Okay. Phone number 305-953-9626. That's Miami-Dade County. Broward County phone number 954-525-1490. Toll free 888-599-WMBM. The question again, name 3 documents that you need to submit to the lender when you're applying for a mortgage.
And the time is ticking now.
Clock is ticking. Okay. So we gave you the number, and we're going to start our show, but we will stop and be interrupted.
Yes,
All right,
yes,
so
yes.
Kay, this is one of my favorite phrases when it comes to real estate. Welcome to real estate. When situations come up, this is the first thing when an agent calls me, I say, welcome to real estate. Have you heard me say that before, Kay?
And it's so funny because every time she says it, we chuckle for about 5 minutes before I can even start to ask her the question. But of course, I've heard that phrase quite frequently, because in real estate, it's just that, anything is bound to happen. But I love when I call Dr. Karen and she says that phrase, because that gives me the opportunity to put my thinking cap on. We try to figure out whatever the bumps in the roads are in real estate. I know when she says that, it's like, put your thinking cap on, we're about to go through this. And in addition to that, I love the fact that if I call on Dr. Karen with my situation, she doesn't immediately go in and give me the answer. She said, well, give me your thoughts first. and then she listens to me, and then from there she said, okay, now here are my thoughts. So welcome to real estate is that phrase that just, gets the thinking hat started.
And I think, Kay, you asked Samantha, had she heard the question before? And Samantha said, no, she has not heard that. And I'm saying that she will eventually hear it when she have questions. And the reason that we do that, and I do that with my agents, is because I like them to stay in a learning mode. I don't like to feed them something to say, this is just the way you do it, because it's not about learning. We have to grow together. And they're out in the trenches, so I don't want to just use my answer because they may say something that I don't know the answer to. And I like when they start to thinking. And so once they ask the question, we have a call. We're going to put that call on hold for a second. Let me get my train of thoughts out. Okay. So what I mean by that is that when they're asking the questions, I come back at them and say, tell me what you think about it before we get an answer. As long as things are not unethical or it's not illegal, then I'm going to allow the agents to use their thought process. And then once we go back and forth, by that time they've already answered the question. And what's more important to me is that it is in the best interest of the client, and I like to make sure that we're all on the same page. And if I never allow them to have their thoughts and I see how they're thinking, then they could be out there doing anything and everything, and we don't have our client's best interest. And at K1 Realty Group, that is my number one concern, is to make sure that our clients are getting the right treatment.
And protected.
And protected.
Exactly.
So sounds like we have a caller. Caller, are you on the air?
Hi, caller. What's your name?
What's your name, caller?
Hey,
Miss Emma. Hey, Miss Emma.
Thanks for calling.
I'm doing great. What about yourself? Long time no hear from. That's okay.
I thought I remember Miss Emma.
Right. Well, we're glad you're listening. That's important, and we hope you get something out of it and pass our information on to your family or friends. Okay, so we're going to go with our question. Did you have the answer, or you need me to ask that question again? I know Miss Emma is not a mortgage broker or a real estate agent, so we're good. What's the answer, Miss Emma, on the question again?
Okay.
Yes.
One.
Okay. All right, Miss Emma.
Come on.
Well, you got 3. She's good. We're going to take her answers. She said W-2, she said taxes, and she said 3 to 6 months of pay stubs.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
You got the answer, Miss Emma.
Congratulations, Miss Emma.
Miss Emma.
Realty.
You got you $50 today.
Ooh,
And you
that's a
answered
nice
the question.
one. Yes,
Isn't that
it is.
That's just how God do. He operate like that.
Yes, he does.
All right, so Miss Emma, we're going to get your phone number, your email address, and your correct spelling of your name. And we appreciate you again for listening to us and calling in to get your $50 gift card.
Oh, no.
Well, we're going to hold you to it. I know you're going to, when you're ready, Miss Emma. Now, one thing I know about Miss Emma, when she gets ready to sell, I know K1 is who she's going to call, and we can take that to the bank.
Thank you, Miss
So
Emma.
give us a call when you're ready. Okay, thank you. And make sure you give the jockey your information. Thank you. And you know, when Miss Emma said, one of the things that she's going to do when she gets ready to sell, she's going to call us. And I'm glad she said that, because we at K1 Realty Group, one thing that we don't do, we don't run after clients.
Correct.
We have to understand that in this business that everyone will not accept or select K1 Realty Group as their real estate company, and we understand that, and we only want to work with people who want to work with us and believe that we can do the job, and we're capable of doing the job, and we have to have that same spirit. All right, okay, Kay. So, yep. So, welcome to real estate, Samantha. You're gonna get ready for that phrase, okay? You know, I'm gonna jump for a minute on Samantha, Kay.
Okay.
Samantha is a new agent to our listeners, but she's a very sharp agent. And one of the things we practice at K1 Realty Group, we practice teamwork.
Yes, we do.
Right?
Yes.
And Samantha went on a cruise maybe about a week or two ago.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, she had like 3 agents working for her while she was gone.
Nice.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm like, wait. One she had doing the inspection, okay. One she had working on a rental, and then she had me. Wait, Kate. She had me, yes, the broker. They think that I work for them.
Correct.
And she had me, I live in Broward County, but she had me go all the way down south to show one property. Now that's a broker, or she crazy, or she just love her agent.
Right. And not only that, that's just what we do. If one person can't do it, because the way Dr. Karen have us catered, we cater to be the team. In addition to that, we look to have, somewhat matching, we do have matching ethics and, our morals and everything. So I know that, like Samantha, if I have Samantha do something for me, she's going to do it with the same energy, the same, background. She's going to have to go for it just as I would. And I feel comfortable doing that as well as, that's a prime example. So I love that.
Right.
And one thing that made it a very smooth transition for me coming into real estate and joining this brokerage is how genuine everyone at the brokerage is. When I first came in, they would call me, Kay would call me, Sandra would call me, and just say, hey, how you doing? I know you had an appointment on Monday. Kay called me that Tuesday. Like, how'd it go? And I told her, oh, well, the person didn't show up. Thanks for calling, and that's something that I really appreciate is that genuine caringness.
Right. Well, that's a good point too, because when I started next year, actually this month is 17 years for me.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
And I tell you, and it's been a rocky road, but the good news about it and the blessing about it with me is that I have loved every day of real estate. Now, when somebody can get up in the morning and have to do some work and say, I love every day,
correct.
Even on a bad day, and if you all don't know anything else, real estate can be just like
up
a
and
rock,
down.
right, up and down.
It's like emotions.
I've had
It's a roller coaster of emotions.
I'm wondering which one, a man or real estate.
Okay. Woo, emotions. Okay, that's another show altogether. We have to change the title.
Yeah, I can teach on that
I believe Dr. Karen.
too. I've had more than 17.
Oh my.
All right. Okay, right. I forgot what I was saying. Right, okay.
Hey, welcome to real estate.
You're right, because sometimes we have to hear that.
We do.
Oh my God, Kay, where was I? I don't know. I got lost.
So basically, just reiterating. I mean, for the most part, like Samantha saying, we are genuine. We believe in teamwork. Not only do we do this as a team, we also take this out into the community. I mean, we're going out to speaking engagement, doing workshops to teach the first-time home buyers. We're going out speaking with sellers, and even if it's for sale by owners, telling them things that they can do to increase their listing. We do our annual fundraiser. What was the one we just recently had?
We just did. This is our second year. We did our painting with the twist.
Yes, painting with the
back
twist
to
for the
school
kids.
supplies, and it was excellent. And each year as we do it, we're looking to grow and make it larger so we can tap into Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach.
Correct.
And I don't just do it just for the community of, say, people that can't afford it, because a lot of times too there are middle class people who just get themselves in a financial bind that they cannot afford to get their kids some school supplies at that time. And on top of that, I make sure that I get my agents, if they have children, then I help them get their kids school supplies as well.
You got to take care of the family within as well. And also, I love the fact that when I came to K1, Dr. Karen, she's just an advocate. She is truly, genuinely for the community. She's truly for her agents. And she goes out into the schools and does career day.
Right.
I think that is just so awesome. I mean, I've seen her in front of the students, and they're just engaged and they're so excited to learn about real estate. So that just, tell you how we work as a team, not only within ourselves, but also just going out into the community as well.
I think that the agents here today, I'm not sure if they set this thing up and they're talking about me now, they may want, instead of me laughing, they might want to bring tears to my eyes and stuff. Y'all, are you all getting paid to say this about me?
Not at all. It wouldn't even come off this June if I was getting paid. And the thing that I love the fact is this, what is another one of her phrases is that she treats real estate like a business. And she helped us grow, and help us grow the business, help us grow ourselves as well. So we can just talk about some of the things that we offer agents if you're looking to come into K1 as your brokerage. Some of the things that we have available, again, broker support. You see our broker is right here on the radio station. So if you're coming in, you're getting broker support, you're getting opportunity to the radio station. Correct.
For sure is broker support. At first when you first meet someone and you might be shy to call them too much or text them too much. But one thing I saw early on is that I couldn't call too much and I couldn't text too much. I've had conversations with Dr. K at 11 at night, on Sunday, Saturday night. It doesn't matter when.
Correct.
She's there for you. She's there for you. She knows that she needs you. She will be there.
Correct.
And not only Dr. Karen, but all the other agents. And I think that's one thing as a leader, as a broker, is that Dr. Karen sets an example.
Correct.
And all the other agents, not just Kay or Sandra, but everyone there has been very welcoming and very inviting and always willing to teach what they know.
And that's awesome too. And what's key about that, and what I'm gathering by us, even by you all saying that right there, what happens in a relationship like that, in an organization like that, it trickles down to the clients too. So when we work with clients, then if Samantha has a client, if Kay has a client, then they're going to treat their clients the same way that they've been taught to treat their clients, and not put commission first. And I would always say this here: anytime people work commission based, you have to be very careful, because a lot of times if you don't get paid, and I'm being honest, if you don't get paid, then you're willing, sometimes people could be willing to sacrifice for the betterment of a client just because they need their mortgage paid. But these agents, they do it different. And Kay, I'll talk about Kay and Samantha. I've watched Kay with the clients, and sometimes I tell her, okay, you can stop right here now. And she'll come back around and say, well, let's do it this way. She takes that extra step. She literally reads over every contract. Not many agents read over contracts now. They'll go and send you a sign and shove it down you, or send it electronically and say, hey, sign this right here. But not Kay. You do the negotiations, and I love that. And a lot of points when you're talking to me as a real estate agent, you're not even noticing what I'm picking up. And I'm like, oh, wow, I'm so grateful that she does that right there. Samantha is a new agent, came in a month, and she got a listing agreement. The client fell in love with her just from talking to him over the phone, had never met her. And the way that she's been processing the files is just awesome. And that's and I always, and you hear me say this about you all, is that these are nothing but millionaires in the making real estate agents, because you all have the client's best interest. So we say all of that to say, whether you use K1 Realty Group or not, make sure your agent that you're going to use have the same spirit that you have. And somebody that's going to work for you no matter what.
And I love the fact that you put the emphasis on whether you use K1 Realty or not, because it's genuinely, if a client comes in or just someone has a question, they say, oh, I already have a realtor. A lot of people kind of just shut down. Or you have a realtor, I don't need to speak with you. But it is evident, and it's shown over and over and over again. If they have a question, K1 Realty agents, by what we've been taught with Dr. Karen, we treat them the same. We don't shut down. We answer your questions. We genuinely, if it's an agent that's not with the company, we would invite you to our lunch and learn.
Yes.
Okay, there's an agent. Well, let me go to a client. You make me think of a time when a client worked with me, and she fired me. Yes, we do get fired.
Oh.
So we have bad times. A lot of times we don't put it on Front Street.
Rarely,
She fired me.
but-
She fired me. You know, but it happens.
But it happens. It
You know,
happens.
she did, and I said it's okay. And she called me back and she asked me a question. Well, I helped her talk it through.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you, in 3 months later, I don't know what happened to that, but she called me and she says, Karen, all I need you to do is write up a contract. The closing is taking place Monday.
Correct.
I did nothing on the file, but as a courtesy, I found out who the other agent was, and I called her and I said, no, if you want to share this commission or find out what happened,
Correct.
the lady said, no, you can have it. And I got paid, and all I did was take and write up a contract, and I was finished in 5 minutes. Now that was nobody but God.
Yes, it was. You're right. I mean,
But following through.
following through, and I mean, with real estate, just behind the scenes, as Dr. Karen said, sometimes it could be like a business where you have realtors against each other. But I'm glad with our, the way that we operate, we are for our team, we're for, the other realtors, because this is a hard business.
Yes.
This is a very hard business, and everybody one person can't make all the money. It's enough out here for everyone. But aside from that, everything is not about the money. It's something.
Is that
it's
our
about
time?
It's about your reputation.
Wow. Wow, I didn't see your hand going, but okay, all right.
Wow.
I'm Dr. Karen Lewis, Samantha.
Samantha Joseph of K1 Realty Group.
Realtor K. Bronson, K1 Realty Group. All right.
All right,
That was
don't
fast.
forget, that was so fast.
Very
Don't
fast.
forget to join us every first and third Saturday at 12 p.m. Again, Dr. Karen Lewis, licensed real estate broker with K1 Realty Group. You were listening to The Real on Real Estate Radio.
Good afternoon. Have a good one.